Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
Everything is fine here on Detention Block A23, a Star Wars podcast. I'm Mike, joined by Bogey, here to talk all things Star Wars with all you fans out there. Reminder, if you're listening to us right now, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, rate, review, share, all the above. Anything you can do, we greatly appreciate it, as it helps us get our name out there amongst all the other Star Wars channels, there are quite a few. As a reminder, once we hit 500 subscribers, we will be giving a Theory Saber lightsaber prize giveaway. We will be doing a little bit of a drawing to give one of those out. Again, Star Wars Theory or Theory Sabers is not affiliated with that giveaway, but we purchased the lightsaber from their company with the intent to give away as a prize once we hit that 500 subscriber milestone. So make sure your name is public so you can get your name entered in that drawing. You're not going to want to miss out on that. It's a great saber. It's sitting back here in one of these boxes, and it's fun to do it with. Good sound, good lighting, all the above. So we are doing like a special little recording today. It just came to our attention not too long ago that the Ahsoka season 2 first teaser trailer dropped. And I don't know, I mean, Bogey, you were saying it probably dropped like an hour or two ago, just not too long ago. So just happenstance, we happened to be up and saw that it
Yeah.
came through, and we're like, shit, let's do it. Let's watch it. I texted Bogey and I'm like, the trailer's out. You want to watch it? He's like, yeah, let's do it. I'm available right now. And I'm like, I'm available. Give me a few minutes. Let's do this.
No, it was a little funnier than that. It was just like, you're just like, oh, new trailer. We should try to record really soon. And I was like, so you're saying right now?
Right now?
And he goes,
Question mark.
he's like, oh, can you? And I was like, yeah. You're like, all right, I'll be ready in a few. So I ran, got my laptop, got all set up. So
We did it so fast that you weren't able to put your Star Wars pictures up in the back.
yeah, I know. Yeah, dang it.
It's a beautiful landscape though. But yeah, so we wanted to get to this as soon as we possibly could. We'll probably keep it short. We'll do our typical, we'll watch it once, kind of react to it, watch it a second time, and maybe have a little more to say at that point, and then kind of break it down, kind of scene by scene. If you've watched this before, it's what we typically do. So we will follow that process. Anything before we start? I know streaming starts January 20th. One episode a week, I believe it is. Maybe they'll do another drop 2 at the beginning. I don't know. They haven't said anything. At least I haven't seen anything about that yet. But it'll be once a week. And do you know what day of the week the 20th is for January by any chance? Because I'm curious when. Okay, I'm look January 20th. Oh, it's a Wednesday. That kind of works out because that's when we typically record anyways. So perfect. How about that?
I wonder what time. So it's Wednesday, so it would drop
Oh, that's a good point too. Is it?
would you watch it Wednesday at like, I don't know, let's say what HBO does with Game of Thrones, like 8 o'clock it drops at night?
That's a good
Or is it
question.
like you stay up till what is it, the coast Pacific time? Then it's for us it'd be like 2 in the morning. Then it's also
Yeah,
unavailable. You know what I mean? Something
yeah.
like that'd be interesting. Just at least when it gets to that point, it's like, is there enough time to squeeze it in?
Is it
I know
Wednesday
it's
night or is it technically like Tuesday night? Or yeah, Wednesday night morning, or is it technically like Tuesday night type of a thing? Right.
right. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll figure it out when we cross that bridge.
Either way, we'll be watching it. We'll react to it and we'll bring more content on that show. I am excited for that show. I really liked season 1. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but I really liked season 1. Wasn't the biggest fan of how it ended. I thought it got a lot of momentum up front, and then at the very end just kind of trailed off a little bit. But I am very curious about Balin Scroll and like the calling he's receiving in the distance. I think that's a fascinating story to find more out, more than even like the Ahsoka portion of it. So we'll see. All right. Well, let me switch over to our view here. I know Bogey's going to get it all queued up on his TV as well, and we will do the countdown 3, 2, 1, go type of a thing to get started. So you just let me know when you're good to go.
Good to go.
All right. We will start it in 3, 2, 1, go.
Tell me, Ahsoka. What troubles you?
More flashbacks. Who the hell is that guy?
I'm always
You don't know?
walking by your side.
I mean, I know that's
Citizens
Anakin.
of the glorious empire, I have returned. I took an oath to protect the empire.
Those look.
I
Well,
therefore
I'll wait.
declare war on the Rebel Alliance.
Sweet.
Out of vision. What did you see? More
B-Wings, man.
and more danger than I thought.
Balin claimed to have knowledge of a power.
Master!
One that could end wars.
A long time ago, I walked away from the Jedi.
This is your trial, Ahsoka. Take your time to decide. Are you a Jedi? Or not?
Shit, son.
That's a lot for a teaser trailer, huh?
That is. Dang. Initial thoughts before we watch it a second time?
It looks kick ass. I mean, it'd be your second time. I told Mike earlier I kind of cheated, and I thought maybe he had thought already. So I've already seen it now. That might have been my 4th time seeing it through. So
Yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah, this trailer got me intrigued. Way better than like a Acolyte or some of the other trailers we've gotten.
all I can say are they listening to us? This trailer, unless they're blowing it all at once, like blowing
Space
their load
Wars.
all at once.
Space Wars.
Space Wars, finally, Space Wars. Like the conflict, there was so much of that in this teaser trailer. You're like,
Yeah.
man, I hope that they didn't just show everything that's going to be in
Right.
one episode and that's it. Like, I want to see there's going to be multiple like space incursions going on here.
Let's
like,
spend some time on it. Let's spend some time.
Yeah. I mean, you mentioned I saw that too. I was like, "Whoa, B-wings!" I was
B-wings.
like, "Whoa, yeah." I was always wondering if they did something weird like that with the tri.
Oh yeah, that's why you got to
lasers
watch
just
Clone
all-
Wars, man. Clone Wars and
Oh,
Rebel.
does that happen in Clone Wars?
Yeah,
Oh, I
they
must-
use it.
okay.
Yep, for sure.
Okay. But
Yeah.
what's your initial thoughts
Oh,
before we watch
so
it
far
again?
it looks good. A lot of things I want to see. Again, they showed like the Balin skull, so I want to see continuation of that, and them talking about like kind of getting that pull makes me feel like they're going to spend a little bit of time on it. So I'm hoping they do that. Shin Hati was returned. So who? I mean, we'll watch it again, but who has the double lightsaber? Did you say you knew who that was?
Oh, I think it's about the Jedi that was laying on the ground.
No, the dual saber.
Yeah,
Who was that?
you not see?
I missed
Okay,
it.
that's
No,
a-
I was trying to watch who it was.
Well, I don't know. I don't know who the. I must be like a anonymous villain, but do you see what's what's happening? Like
Well, I mean, it's Anakin and
Ahsoka,
Ahsoka, so
and
it's
it has to be a flashback.
a flashback.
A flashback of when they were like Padawan Master, and they're on one of those Star Wars missions, or not Star Wars Jedi missions.
Yeah.
That's what my guess is, and they confront this person. Now, granted, it's a double lightsaber that's
It's not
greenish
red,
bluish.
so it's a Jedi.
That's not red. That's what we would think. So I don't know. One thing, really quick, as we dive into it, you got to tell me, which I saw it, 3rd, 4th time around, when they start conflict, like saber fighting, it's all solid one piece. But when you first opened it up, and there was like the lightsaber going through the middle.
Oh,
I
missed that.
Okay.
So I'll watch that
Well-
for the second time.
Okay, watch it when they introduce him. He like pulls the lightsabers apart, and it's like double lightsaber. But also there's the beam is in the middle too.
Still connected. Okay.
Which to me, it's like
Nunchucks.
cool.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah, but it was like part of me was like, cool. That wouldn't work. So
Yeah.
I'll explain. I'll explain later my thought. Right when I first saw it, I was like, huh? Like, yeah, sure, that looks cool, but I hope those two come back together, which it looks like in the next scene that they do. But all right, but anyways, when we dive even further and kind of stop motion it, I'll show you. But yeah,
And saw Night Sister with her bow, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wondering if like Asajj Ventress comes in at any point, which would also be cool.
super cool.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I think
maybe it is. I don't. I mean, it could have been a
Wait.
flashback or something, but
We get a few looks like newish characters that at least look new to me. You would have to call them out when we do kind of a pause by pause breakthrough of who that might be that I might have missed from between Clone Wars and Rebels and Bad Batch, all those cartoons I haven't really necessarily caught all up on.
yeah.
So,
Okay. Yeah. Well,
but saw Zeb.
saw Zeb giving a big old
You know
hug.
what's funny? That looked like a cut scene straight from Mando.
It did. It kind of did.
And they just
Because
CGI?
he's in the same uniform and everything. So
Yeah. Who was it that he gave a hug to? Was it Mando? Who was it he gave a big
no,
hug
I
to?
wasn't to Mando. It might have been like Ezra, because Ezra has returned back. So I would imagine.
Oh, no. I mean, not in the trailer, but in Mandalorian.
Oh, who did he hug?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think he hugged Mando.
Was it a hug or I don't know. I just that scene and they're in a hangar bay
Because they introduced him, and I don't think he would have hugged him when they introduced. I don't know.
Okay,
But it did
I know
seem, it seemed straight out of Mandalorian for sure.
Were they saying the same like pilot suit, blue and all? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It just kind of came out at me as like I've seen something like that before. Did they CGI just a little bit differently and then have someone else? Like you said, I bet is that probably Ezra
that he
guessing.
hugs? I'll have to see it again, but I would
Yeah.
imagine it's Ezra because
'Cause-
he hasn't seen him in a long time.
because he's the same one that you see get into. They look like snow speeders, but like the advanced space ones. Is that like it's not a Y-wing, B-wing, X-wing.
Which ones are you talking?
They're like little smaller one-man kind of
A-wings?
A-wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if it was A-wing. So many different all these different ones. U-wings.
Yeah.
We see those. We see this right. Yeah, those are U-wings, right? That are
Yeah, this is
flying
a
by.
U-wing right here. Yep, you see
Yeah.
3 of them. Recognize that. That was pretty cool.
So you're seeing all
bunch
the
of
fighter
ships.
ships.
Bunch of ships.
You got to see the TIE bombers dropping some bombs, like they look like magnetic bombs that just like look for something to structure to, and then it's just like, oh man, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's
Jeez.
to right the wrong of Last Jedi with the bombers that just drop bombs in zero gravity. That's what those are for.
Right. We heard you, and
yeah, we're gonna write
changes.
that wrong.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say one word, and I want to see if you catch what scene I was thinking of. Spaceballs.
Oh my gosh.
There was a scene where there was like soldiers in like black and white uniforms with like these round helmets, and it looked like Spaceballs characters, like the bad. You watch for it when we watch it a second time. I'll give you a kind of a key on when I saw it. I saw it. I'm like Spaceballs. All right. Well, should we watch it a second time?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, you got it queued up?
Yep.
We'll watch it in 3, 2, 1, go.
Tell me, Ahsoka. What troubles you?
Yeah, who is that? I saw that this time.
You see those things closed.
Yep.
I'm always walking by your side.
Citizens of the glorious empire, I have returned. I took an oath to
Spaceballs.
protect the empire.
Oh,
I therefore
oh
declare
my God.
war on the Rebel Alliance.
Sweet.
Out of vision. What did you see? More.
More and more danger than I thought.
Lothal? No.
Balin claimed to have knowledge
That's
of a
right, they're on
power,
a different galaxy.
one that could end wars.
A long time ago, I walked away from the Jedi.
This is your trial, Ahsoka. Take your time to decide. Are you a Jedi? Or not?
All right, sweet. All right, where is this going? Stop. Okay, I don't need it anyways. Oh wait, I do need it because I need to go back. All right, let's go back to the share screen because we're gonna break through this. It also like this. It also seems like we go to Dathomir again.
Oh, yeah.
The home of
you're right.
the night witches and everything, which looks like this. So I wonder if that's where we're going here. Yeah, so watching it the second time, I saw what you're talking about with the saber with the light kind of going in between those. That was curious.
So like my take on it is like that's cool, but can you understand why that wouldn't work?
Yeah,
You would easily probably slice your gut open.
or something.
Because
And-
you look at like the acrobatics that Ray Park did for Darth Maul and onwards, having that double lightsaber close, like as you're maneuvering, I can only imagine you'd be like that handlebar must hit your sides at times.
Yeah.
To make that like a partial lightsaber is like
unless when he like pulls it off, there's a certain point where it just disconnects and then it's no longer there. But I don't know.
maybe.
But
to me, it was like, is that just to make for like cool?
It's visual effects. Yeah,
look like ooh like
Yep.
ooh something different. Ooh, that's gonna ooh. But then when you see him fight, like I told you, you see it closed all the way.
Yep.
So who knows? Kind of curious though. A little something different. I get it. Trying something new. Not really hitting for me though. That's just all for me. Is that just for looks? Cool, man. Don't care. Let's see how really good you are with a lightsaber. That's what I want to see. So
right. I did like that. I feel like there were a lot of visual resemblances to the original trilogy. I mean, we're in the like Corellian spaceship, like Tantive 4. Is it Tantive 4? I think it's Tantive 4. Where we're inside the like I don't know, hallways of there again with the same like soldiers, but they're New Republic. They look the same as the ones that we first see on A New Hope, but they have the New Republic logo on there. So kind of mixing in original trilogy feeling there. Then obviously we've got like prequel trilogy feeling with the clones and Anakin Skywalker and everything. So it looks like Star Wars. Okay.
what are you talking about? It kind of looks like Star Wars.
Well, I mean, sometimes they don't look like Star Wars, in my opinion.
Okay, yeah.
It looks like something complete. Like Acolyte didn't look like Star Wars to me. That looked like something completely different.
I can see where you're coming from. Yeah.
Okay.
Look at it that way. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's kind of go scene by scene here. So we've got the U-wings that seem to be coming to. I mean, it might not be Dathomir, but it looks like a planet similar to Dathomir.
Just with the red or red fog.
Yep. And I'm hoping so. When we were watching, these troops looked similar to like the Hoth troopers, kind of mix of Hoth and from Endor too.
I could see, yeah.
And so this is like the New Republic here, and they're fighting what appears to be Night Sisters, and because there's a Night Sister bow here.
Yep.
And then we've got stormtroopers of some sort. So this is in the current timeline. Oh, look at that bow arrow.
The laser
bolt.
arrow.
That's really cool. All right. We go from there. So we see Ahsoka.
I really like this visual flashback. To me, I don't know, maybe just nostalgia of being a Minnesotan. Even though I curse it when it finally does come. Like, why did I want it? But it's always Christmas time you want it. Is the snow.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about it, the vibe it gives, and how they're going down this dark forest, and in the distance might be a moon that's giving when a moon shines off the
Oh,
snow
like right out
that.
here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when that like reflects. I don't know if people. I've done ice fishing before. Just something mystical or magical when you see that kind of glare come off from the moon on a dark night. And just the snow, and then she's got the cool coat looking that fits the vibe even more. So I don't know. I'm really curious. I think it makes me think too of the other lightsaber fight that we talked about in your tournament
from Force
that
Awakens
you kind of liked. You said the vibe, and then the music score when she gets Luke Skywalker like wields it for the first time, and so
lightsabers.
I'm just saying. I just want to visually. This looks really good right here.
Lightsabers work really well in dark snow areas.
For sure.
For Star Wars.
Yeah, no.
And I mean, snow areas in general work very well because everyone loved Hoth from the original trilogy. It's just something about the snow and how it reflects the color of either blaster bolts, lightsabers, fighting. Like, it's really cool. And when you make it dark, it really, makes all those things pop. So
unlike the show Obi-Wan. I guess no one heard or listened to that.
Yep.
The Vader Obi-Wan final scene. The one complaint I definitely have is like, I can't. You have effing lightsabers now. Granted, did it illuminate somewhat? Yeah, but the whole scene, I was like, God, it's so damn dark. Like
it went Game of Thrones season 7 style, where you just can't see a damn thing.
Despite the White Walkers at Winterfell, like the whole time's like, what the hell's going on? I can't see shit.
They could have pulled a page out of this because at least have some kind of moonlighting or something, because you can at least see what's going on here. It's a dark scene, but you can see what's going on. So kudos to Ahsoka show for doing this. So this is obviously a flashback of some sort because she's younger. So this must be like
at the same time,
dead clone troopers.
They got to be clone troopers because otherwise. Because at first glance, it's stormtroopers, but I'm like, oh no, they have to be clone troopers. If this is a flashback and this is, Master Anakin to Padawan Ahsoka.
Yep. Yeah, because that's a clone trooper for sure. So this must have been they must be revisiting a battle because Anakin is with her through probably spirit-wise through the Force.
Yeah, and this is where clearly they fight that double wielding. Because it's in a snow setting, so they clearly going to come across
this cloaked person, or that could be Anakin, but
that's definitely Anakin.
This is
Ahsoka. Oh yeah, the guy in the distance.
Guy in the distance.
That's definitely got to be him. Because then later on, you're going to come to a scene. There somehow, I think Ahsoka must turn a little dark because also you see Anakin on the ground, and he looks back and he looks worried.
Yeah,
and then you see a young Ahsoka, and it looks like she just got rage in her. But anyways, keep going. Sorry.
So here's that part that you're talking about. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it looks cool, but
it looks cool, but you're not dual that way with it. I mean, heck, I've seen those poses where Darth Maul has the lightsaber like almost like underneath his armpit, where it's like it's coming up, the back of his shoulder, but then the front end is coming this way, and he just has it like holstered in his. Well, he's like, I'm trying to think. Didn't he kind of do something like that when he's like, kind of just walking back and forth, waiting for the doors to open to fight Obi-Wan? Thought he kind of had it like, I don't know. There was
he had a saber and he hit the force field the shield with it.
I don't know. His techniques. There's times you could see where it looks like he holds it like off to his side, kind of like half samurai.
Yeah.
I don't know, just how he holds it. I'm just like, that just would brush against your side too much and laser cut your gut open. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like this was done just to show lighting to his face.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And I don't know if that gives off anything, like the face paint that he's got going on.
Yeah, because I mean,
that's like,
if this didn't happen, you wouldn't see the face. It'd be darker. You know what I'm saying? Just from like a filming perspective. So I don't like suspension of disbelief. It doesn't sit well with me that they're showing this because it's not practical. I mean, it's got to shut off at some point, I would think, because you're not just gonna hold
The
it.
handles looks, yeah, and the handles look short. So clearly, he puts it back together. So, like you said, if it other causes, reasons, like you said, maybe it does do something we're not seeing yet.
Maybe. But so she draws her lightsaber. It's always good to see Anakin with Hayden Christensen. I love that.
Oh, yeah.
We get more of him here. Because, yeah, I'm assuming he's dueling with them, and then later he pulls them apart. And, does 2 single sabers. But, I don't know. We'll see.
More to find out, yeah.
Is this where... Because that's Ahsoka right here, right?
Yeah, with the coat, that furry coat. Oh, it could be Luke. I guess I didn't notice Luke had a similar
You mean
hoodie.
Anakin.
Yeah, Anakin, sorry.
But it's a green saber, so it's probably her. And this is the dueling, or the double saber guy. Or wait. That kind of looks like Ahsoka. I don't know. Because she had...
No, I think Ahsoka's on the
she had the
ground.
green saber.
Yeah, that's what I think was revealing. Because that makes sense, and that's blue, so that's got to be Anakin.
So that's Anakin striking him down, probably. Or something close to it. So they're in a different galaxy at this point, right? Ahsoka and Sabine Wren are in a different galaxy at the end of the Ahsoka show. Or season 1.
No.
Yeah, because they didn't transport back. Ezra did. And they're still stuck in that other galaxy.
Oh, yeah, but... Oh, well... Sabine and Ahsoka are together.
They're together, but they're in a separate galaxy. Because remember, Thrawn and Ezra had been trapped in this other galaxy that in season 1 they had... Hera and Sabine were trying to track down like the coordinates and ability to find them. And that's why like they had to like fly on the whales or whatever, the space whales, the Purgle. And it took them to this other galaxy where Thrawn, out to a system that Thrawn was. They got left behind while Ezra and Thrawn, because Ezra made it onto the Star Destroyer that Thrawn was on, right?
Right, yeah, because Sabine helped together. They force pushed him up there.
Exactly. But she never made it on, and she's back with Ahsoka, and all their form of transportation is now gone. So they're still stuck on this system that's in this separate galaxy.
Oh, well, yeah.
With Shin Hati and Baylan Skoll.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're still on that planet, going on their little venture that looks like it's taking them north. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
On that same planet, right? Because he was following what the statues were like pointing, right? But then you see later you see Sabine and Ahsoka going like a different path where it isn't like a blizzard, and they're like opening up. It looks like maybe an old temple or something. Because then you see them walk. We'll get to that point, but yeah. So, yeah, no, yeah, they're different galaxies. So, I was just saying, yeah.
Lucasfilm is red. That's interesting.
I wouldn't say, did you notice that? I was like,
I didn't notice it as I'm watching it, but now
is it just kind of supposed to give off the Thrawn vibe? You know how his red eyes, blue skin, like his red eyes just like pop out at you. Is that why, or is there something about the dark side illuminating here? Like,
I think could be both. I think it's if I go back to my original theory about what is speaking to Baylan Skoll, I think it has to do with the Mortis trilogy, and I think it's the brother who is the dark side of the... So the Mortis trilogy is the father, the brother, and the daughter, or the son and the daughter. And the son resembles the dark side, the daughter resembles the light side, and the father is the balance between the two. The daughter ends up she dies one way or another. The father dies one way or another. The only one that was remaining is the son or the brother or whatever. So I think that's what's kind of like calling him, because you see the statues that's the Mortis trilogy. Those are those figures. So I wonder if this is resembling like the son. I mean, it's still far fetched to think, but in my head,
Right,
and
yeah.
I would love to make that connection. I think that would be cool. So we see Thrawn now. So Thrawn again is back to the real world or real galaxy that we're familiar with. So we see Star Destroyers here. This could be like Dathomir again. It's probably that same planet, probably coming to speak, because they already have the witches with him. There's
Right,
3
yep.
witches, so they're probably going back to those witches' home planets, which would be Dathomir, which would make sense. Kind of looks quite older here, if I'm being honest.
Hey, when it takes so many years to get to the next season.
He's great, though. He's a great villain, very menacing. I love Thrawn.
And I think the actor is doing. I thought he did
Yeah,
the scenes that we've seen him in between the other shows and then exclusively Ahsoka. I got nothing to complain. Is that wowing me out of my seat? No, but
I wouldn't
think
want
it did.
anyone else specifically because of his voice.
Yeah, I would say his voice really hits. Yeah.
Well, it's the same one that voiced him in like Clone Wars or in Rebels. So
this is the voice. This is the voice actor himself playing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then that totally makes sense. That's why I like it, because it fits just like that.
And if it was a different voice, it would throw me off a little bit. So I'd rather have the visuals be a little different, but the voice resonate, because his voice in Rebels was perfect. I wouldn't want any other voice for Thrawn. It's like if you change the voice of Darth Vader, like can't do it.
James Earl Jones, rest in peace, man.
Right.
Like he was
the OG
voice
and only Darth Vader that should ever be the voice of him. So,
yep.
All right, then we've got
your favorite
Spaceballs. See, doesn't I mean?
Well, definitely these are not troopers, because it looks like this is what's her name?
It's Hera.
Is it Hera and whoever
Ezra
might be with?
Ezra's either this one or this one,
right? But regardless, it looks like they're meeting up with someone, maybe allies or something. So that's why there's. But I see what you're saying, resemblance, because the troopers and
it's the shape of
Spaceballs.
the helmet. It's the shape of
the shape of the helmet, but also their uniform isn't all white like a stormtrooper. There is like black mixed in like that randomly, like within like at least around like the elbow, and then I think around the torso, like where you want it flexibility. Like you could tell that that's it definitely. And then the helmet being very very round.
It just gave me Spaceballs vibes. It really did.
When you said that, I did not. I guess I was looking down at the characters and I was like, "There's Sabine. That's probably Ezra. Who's that? Who's that?" And I was like, "I wasn't paying attention to the background."
Yep. My guess is like this is Ezra, and we see it an A-wing pilot, and it kind of looked like him. So maybe that's the A-wing pilot we see in a little bit too. So, and then
you don't think that's Ezra that's flying?
No, the A-wing. I don't think that was
because it looks
Ezra.
like, for those that watched season 1 and like me, it was a little familiar. I was like, "Oh, that's Ezra. Why does he look like he's coming out of a cave after 5 years?" Because he's got a huge beard and hair and everything.
Yeah,
but it looks like It looks like he's all clean shaved now in this season.
And now it looks like because A-wing pilots have the green jumpsuits. That does look like a green jumpsuit. So
because I would say that when we get to
maybe
it
is Ezra, because this guy's looking older now as the scene progresses. Okay.
Oh, here's the front. Oh, so is that Ezra, right? Yeah, that looks like him.
Maybe.
I'm looking at the actor.
This is the guy that's in he's in that scene when C-3PO shows up in the season 1.
Yeah, right.
That's that guy. He's on like the council or whatever.
Yeah,
is that
I was gonna say
Hera?
It has to be.
That doesn't look like.
I mean, that looks like her outfit.
Is there a
but
new
I know I can
actress?
see it. No, it's still Mary Elizabeth. Is it?
Doesn't that look
Weinstein?
different?
Her face looks weird.
It looks.
That has
different.
to be her.
I mean, it's Hera.
It has to be
it's
her.
Hera.
Just bad CGI or something?
Well, it's not. She doesn't use CGI. It's all makeup.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Did some reason they had to do CGI and it's just poor CGI?
It does not look like her. And you're
I
sure
don't
it's
know.
the same actress, right?
Yeah, I looked up, and I read, and she's heavily in Star Wars. You know who she's married to, right?
Yeah. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor.
She's heavily in Star Wars, and as far as I
Why
was
does
reading
this
up,
not look like Hera and this does not look like Ezra? But it probably is Hera and Ezra.
maybe it's just the timing of the cut scene.
It could be, and maybe
just like
Mm-hmm. I mean, then it's Thrawn. Second season arrives. Okay, that's badass. And you've got try and watch Rebels before this comes out. Like, he has this appreciation for art, so it's really cool that he has these things in the background.
and they're showing it live action style.
Yeah, yep. And this is like a Vader seat type of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But that's badass. Give me the space battles.
Are those a different? Go back just a little bit to that's a Star like probably the original or what are those like?
These are more like Clone Wars. I feel like original early renditions of Star Destroyers. Smaller.
Oh, that makes sense then. So this must have been in that one cutscene because it was hard to. You could tell for sure it was a Star Destroyer, but they looked like there was two things like flying with it, like on the sides.
Yeah.
In like the cloud mist fog or whatever. When we thought it was all Dathomir or whatever. It had to be in the early going of the trailer. But so they're smaller.
These are definitely smaller because this is in front of it. You can see it because it's overlapping in front of it, but it's smaller because this is in the background.
Just for a quick glance, I thought it was behind it.
Dude,
and I just thought maybe they were bigger, but no, they're
going
flying
back to our
it.
Going back to our space battle. Like, this is awesome. This is what I want to see.
Yeah, I want to see what we're going to talk about a little bit when they or the space conflict. You're like, whoa, that's pretty cool.
Okay, that looks more like her.
Yeah, for sure. And that's why maybe I was thinking of this scene. I was like, that definitely looks like her. And like I said, she wears that high and tight coat.
Yeah.
And then with the rest of her wardrobe,
just must have been like the pixelation from the motion or something because it did not look like her.
Yeah, it could have been.
That could be Admiral Akbar in the background. Because he's not dead yet, because he dies in Last Jedi, and this is before that. Okay, here you go. Here's a better representation of what we were just talking about for scaling. And then here come the TIE bombers. Yes, give me this. Look at all these TIE bombers.
And that's a little different too. I mean, that's a huge. I didn't realize it when
it's a huge bomb.
It looks like they're picking it up where you see it, and I imagine thinking the scene when they're trying to hunt down Han Solo and they're bombing the asteroids.
Yep.
It just looked like little handheld thermal detonators that were just dropping down.
And I bet you're right with the magnet or some kind of because it looked like it was being drawn to like the metal or.
And then also when it clamped down, you can see its leg clamps.
Yeah,
leg clamps kind of secured it tight to wherever it sucked to or whatever. But no, this is kind of cool to see the payload then. But yet they're still bombers, and they're just sitting there. It looks like they're just picking them up and heading off, or wherever, or maybe they're just flying out of the hangar right now. But this
is a fight because we see
blaster
fire coming red. So that's the New Republic shooting at them. This is green, so that's them firing back.
Did you always find that weird? Like the good guys shot the red, and then
the bad guys had the red sabers
green.
Too. So didn't really add up all too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Kind of okay. Anyways,
yep. So here's
them getting
that's
dropped.
Cool. It's got propulsion.
It even explains more for sure. That's.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's such good graphics right there too.
Now, I was wondering this really quick: are those bombs, or are those troopers in there?
There's troopers. You're right. Good point. Because
I wonder if there's troopers in there.
That's what the Night Sisters come out of.
Yeah, it looks like it's right now drilling a hole into the
You're
the
right.
ship.
You're right.
I started thinking that because all of a sudden how to cut to the next scene where then you see a Night Sister because you see like this big drilling like into this hole.
They're
And all of a
pods.
sudden, and then a ceiling pops out of nowhere, a hole, and then one of the Night Sisters jump in.
Yep,
So
right here.
that's why I wonder. And it's like look at it, it's got a circular in frame when you go outside, like the rewind back where it's clamped down. Look at it, it's a circular structure in that
Yep.
part of the hull.
So they must have disabled this. Because
Maybe.
the Star Destroyer looks right up next to it. Unless maybe this is the actual ship. I'm going to go back a little more too. Hold on. Yeah, because this is the like smaller Star Destroyer thing. It must be like a ship carrier. It looks like one of these.
Yeah.
Which this is the same ship. Well, I mean, sorry, I'm going back quite a bit because I want. So notice the hallway here. See
I was going to say the hallway
the
looked the
color
same as this scene.
scheme is the same as here. I mean,
You know what this means. Do we get another hallway scene?
right. This time with Night Sisters. See so here's those same troopers from the initial scene that we get from A New Hope, but they have New Republic logos on now. These helmets never really made sense to me.
Why it's elongated? It's like wearing your hat backwards.
What are they doing? Okay, here's another thing. Why are you not shooting at this point? My finger would be, if I'm waiting there, my finger is on the trigger. Like, how do you let this first one jump down? Like, and you're still aiming at the hole. But yeah, this looks like a Night Sister that pops down. Yep, that's definitely a Night Sister.
That looks badass.
And then there was another one we see. This one. With like
say
Night
that's
Sister
definitely
magic.
Looks like definitely a different one because this one's got like a bun on their head.
Yep.
Where the other one didn't. So
Yeah.
there must be like a handful of them, maybe.
Oh,
an
yeah,
army of
in each
Night
pod.
Sisters. Yeah.
So you got the bow shooting up front, and then you've got the Night Sister with the magic in the back. Yeah, this looks
Well,
like
it looked like that one got shot though, and he was like disintegrating.
This one?
Yeah.
No, I think she's using magic because it's green, and their magic is green like that. So maybe she is shot, and maybe
then it looks like she's turning into like the smoke that sometimes. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like she's disintegrating into the magic smoke or something.
Which could be that dark magic that. So the speculation is, remember at the end of season 1, when Thrawn is loading all like those caskets onto the Star Destroyer, his Star Destroyer. The theory is that those are dead Dathomir sisters, and they're going to be revived using the dark magic from the witches. Similar to, you remember Marek, the Inquisitor, when he died, how he turned into like that
fart.
A fart, like when he died. So maybe to your point, maybe she gets shot, and this is what's happening here.
That exact point that you brought up is what makes me think, because it's turning into this greenish smoke that a lot of people that break down and say it just turns into a big old.
Yep.
Like big old fart.
I bet you're right. I'm changing my opinion. I think you're right there. This looks like Dathomir. That's a cool scene. Look at that. I mean, look at the shading and everything.
I always liked it in Star Wars. As long as it's not, taking up too much screen time, but just a little visual effects of going planet to planet and kind of seeing your surrounding, like, oh, you got some moons or neighboring planets are closer, or kind of just, then of course goes back to like your favorite scene, the binary sunset. Like, how cool would that be to have like two suns like that, like setting around the same time? I don't know. To me, just visually kind of pleasing the eyes when you see something like this, at least for a few seconds, to almost get the feel and vibe of where they're going too.
Absolutely.
Of like, okay, it's like this planet looks like it's kind of cloudy but reddish, so it looks like that's the kind of environment we're heading into.
Yeah, and
So-
show off the technology we have these days. Like you couldn't
Yeah,
you
right.
couldn't do this during like the original trilogy times. So show us these scenes. Yeah, like to your point, don't spend too long on it, but like let me at least see it. All right, so we got more Night Sisters. What's going on here?
Looks like it's like almost to me at first I thought it was like someone like some sort of force strap down or like binding beams or something, or is that sister doing something? And clearly these are all Thrawn's troopers, right? Because you can see like the red tape and stuff on them.
Yeah, these look like the troopers that were dead that got
Right. Oh yeah,
rejuvenated.
this
one looks like the one with the gold face.
Yeah, because what is he holding?
Like
Like
a
a s-
like a large saber. You remember the Praetorian Guards?
yeah.
Hold
Something
on.
like that.
Hold on, I'll show you. It looks like something like that.
Oh yeah, you are right. That looks spot on. And look at the handle looks red.
Yep.
Yeah, nice catch.
I had the toy over or the collectible to my right.
He's over there. He's
It
like,
looks
I've
like
been
that.
I've been on the shuffle for my whole life. Can I
Yeah.
get included for once? It's like the Toy Story version of your toys back there. Like, can you at least blow the dust off me?
His moment of glory is right now. He's finally getting his airtime. So yeah, it kind of looks like something like that. But
Like
yeah,
you said, there's gotta be some sort of ritual of some sort going on here.
this is pulling my attention though. What's going on in the background? We got AHSOKA. I love her as AHSOKA. She's perfect. So
They must find a ship. There's your answer.
that's AHSOKA's ship, I think.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
I think Sabina's longer hair a little bit again. I swear, it's kind of funny because every season of Rebels, her hair is different, and now her hair was different in season 1 of Ahsoka, and now it's different hair. So it's just like Sabine's thing is always having different hair.
She just had that kind of like, if I get the vibe for the most part out of season 1 of Ahsoka, she's just very kind of just out there personality wise.
Yeah, she's very eclectic. She's very rebellious, but she loves art, and she's like in Rebels, she spray paints all these different things, which is kind of cool too, because she has like this explosive paint that she uses sometimes.
Sweet.
So it's kind of fun. I still don't know how I feel about her being a Jedi. Because I don't think that was her original path. But I just more wanted her to be like more of a ruler of Mandalore, more like a lead Mandalorian type of thing, because she does get the Darksaber in Rebels, and she, spars with it and practices with it. And the person who wields the saber is the ruler of Mandalore, so that's what I'd rather her be instead of a Jedi, but we'll see where her story goes. And then we get the B-Wings.
Oh yeah.
All right, okay, so this is a Star Destroyer. This is that huge hyperspace jump thing. This must be whose ship is that? Because it's facing the Star Destroyer. But they're shooting it. That's interesting.
Is it one of those side? No, it can't.
Unless this is like a weapon.
Who knows?
But doesn't it look like this is the back end of the ship?
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. It looks like where the thrusters are.
And the Star Destroyer here is facing us, I think.
Yeah, no, for sure. You could tell. Yeah.
But the B-Wings shoot at this.
No, this is the scene I'm
Okay.
talking about. You can
I
see
just want to see what all the different ships are. You got a
Like this,
Corellian cruiser right here. That could be Home 1. That could be Admiral Akbar's ship, essentially.
And then this one that flies by, did it not? Or it's shooting at this ship that's in our point of view, but it's like flies in and you can see all of its turrets just like firing all at once.
This one?
No, the one right to the right of it flying at us.
This one?
That one. What kind of ship is that? Is that like?
That's a
I mean, it's what Leia escapes in it with the plan.
Corellian Corvette. That's what those are called.
Is that a Corvette?
Yeah,
Because
it looks like it. Yeah,
the Corvette in Rogue One that rams into the one starfighter.
that's a Hammerhead. That's different.
Oh, that's right, Hammerhead.
Yep.
Okay.
Those are Hammerheads.
All these weird names for the rebellion ships or something else,
but this looks like Home One, so that's the main cruiser for then the Rebel Alliance, now the New Republic, Admiral Akbar's ship. This definitely looks like a Corellian Corvette. We've got a frigate.
Oh yeah,
medical frigate. These look like those things from the sequel trilogy, the troop transports.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got to be transports. That's what they look like.
Another frigate. Oh, I love looking at
these.
They're
like far in the distance. That just shows the scale and grasp of how big of a little fight that's going on here.
Yeah, this is big. It could be big. It should be big. This looks like a system below them.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like they're stationed at a system. And the Thrawn and his Imperial remnants came to them. Yeah, I am very intrigued on this scene. But we'll move to the next. So this is a temple. Like this must still be the same planet they were on previously, that had the sculptures. But so there's probably some sort of temple here. It's got to be. You know, if from the show Rebels, there's the temple on Lothal that Ezra and Kanan had to open together, so it feels very reminiscent of that. Here's that snow planet. Or no, this is okay. So here's Balin's skull.
Do they go get a ship and fly somewhere else, or
he might? Where does he find?
Or they get ship? Or do they get a ship and just get to their next destination faster, which is like got to be way up more north?
This looks like Ahsoka's ship. Do they meet up with Balin's skull?
Are they both on the same path, but she's just maybe behind and Balin's ahead? Because you see, he's with his apprentice.
Which they were separated, right? Didn't they get?
That's what I thought. That's what I thought towards the end of the season. But I guess maybe.
I mean, they let her go. Meaning,
did she go play catch up? Because it looked like he kind of like went up ahead, but maybe she could feel him long distance through the Force and found him. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe this is their ship, and she took it and she found him. Maybe it's not Ahsoka's ship. That's probably what it is. All right, now we're Anakin. Okay, so this is where they're talking about the pull. So there's something major going on here.
And you see who we got now? Is Balin's skull?
Yep, that's Balin. And she's shocked by his reaction.
You see who it is?
What do you mean?
Remember, rest in peace, Ray Stevenson.
Right. This is the guy from Stranger Things, right?
Roy McCann, no, from Game of Thrones. Cedar Clegane, the Hound, the head like half.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's him.
He's taking over, and I say when you see there's a close up at one point when he turns his head. I think it might be a little prior to this. Where you see a more of a close up of his face, you can tell he's like, oh, it's the Hound. But no, I hope he fills in. I thought Ray Stevenson killed it as Balin's skull.
It's too bad. He did great.
He just like his color of his hair, beard, and just presence, and just very methodical, and like he knew where his objective was. He's like, I'll help whoever if they help me get to where I'm trying to get. Like he had nothing against anybody else. Like
right.
And when he was fighting Ahsoka, I think was trying to influence her to kind of like, hey man, there's a different path. That's not what the Jedi think, and it's not what the Sith think. He's following something else, which I'm really intrigued by this story arc of where this is going.
It's the most intriguing part, too, in my opinion, too. Like, this is what I want to find out in this show.
Yeah, I guess it's like one of those things where it's like the biggest mystery and wonders just eat at you, and you're like, I want to know more. What's gonna happen?
Well, it presents itself to be such higher stakes than what's going on with, like, I mean, I really like Thrawn, don't get me wrong, but that doesn't seem as important as what's going on here. This is something with the Force. This, you know, this is bigger than Empire versus New Republic. This is what's fascinating to me. So I hope they do it right. I think the actor, they chose a great replacement for him. I think his mannerisms as the Hound closely resembles that of Baylan Skoll. Now the Hound in Game of Thrones is a little less refined, but the actor, I think he will do a good job.
And kind of playing that like kind of almost, you know, he's the master to what's her name again?
Shin Hati.
Yeah, Shin Hati. Yeah, kind of like this father figure that he plays in multiple seasons as kind of like the guardian mentor to Arya Stark before they kind of get separated.
Yep.
So I think
good point.
He's got a little background history of that vibe he can bring to this character.
Yeah.
And then also expand on others of being a little, you know, he's ruthless, rough around the teeth in Game of Thrones, and here maybe he's more defined, like you said, and he kind of just very poised in a way too, kind of how,
because Ray Stevens, that's his name,
yeah,
right?
Ray Stevenson, how he portrayed that role.
He was just very stoic, very proper, you know.
Right. Yeah.
And I think that just contributed to the character a lot more. But we'll see. So this is that temple again. Ooh. This is world like this is World Between Worlds style.
I was gonna say, is this something like that?
This looks like World Between Worlds. Or a mechanism for it. It also closely resembles the scene from season 1 where Baylan and Shin bring Sabine before they like hyperspace out, where they were getting like the coordinates and everything. So it could be something similar to that too. See, here's a hammerhead.
There we go. Okay, hammerhead. Yeah, okay.
And they started with 3 because we see that in Rebels. They stole 3 and they used 1 in Rogue One, so they have 2 left probably. Not Home 1. Okay. Some frigates. But yeah,
those look like new fighter. Yeah, I would say new versions of some sort of fighter. That's my you see another cutscene of them
somewhere. I just can't remember where we.
Okay, to me, I thought maybe they're just introducing new,
and they could be
ones. Chopper.
He looks like holding the stereo.
What's that movie?
To the bedroom.
John Cusack is sitting outside.
Yeah. Okay, now we got red jumpsuits. I don't know what those are for. This has got to be Ezra.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Which then later I'm guessing is in the cockpit that takes off in the A-wing right here.
Yeah, maybe it is. Yeah, that's Ezra.
Really quick though, really quick glance though. First time watching it, I was like, "Is that a younger Poe Dameron?" It kind of looked like it with the thick eyebrows, but then earlier we see him in a green jumpsuit. Here it is, green, and then looking at the casting, I was like, "Yeah, I don't see his name. It's got to, or the guy that plays Poe Dameron. I don't see him in it." So it's like, okay, this got to be
Moon Knight.
Ezra. Yeah, Moon Knight.
It just didn't look like Ezra the first time I see, but now that we
for me, very quick glance, it just like, but no, Correct. I stand corrected. It's definitely Ezra.
Yeah, it's Ezra.
But even this scene, like the others, those other ships we're talking about to the left of the
Yeah.
A-wing.
Oh,
I like
those
this kind of
are.
like
I think those are V-wings. V-wing. Here. Well, I can't really show it. I think it's a V-wing. I know where we see it. We see it in season 1 when Sabine is on the speeder, like flying away from the big like celebration meeting she was supposed to attend. You remember that? And the like police officers are chasing her, but it's the New Republic officers. They're flying in those.
okay.
That's where I remember seeing. I think these are V-wings.
Okay. But I like this scene where it's like looks like there's action outside. They're hopping in and they're just flying out right into the battle scene.
Yep.
Or the battle arena, you want to call it. So
here we go. And here we got the TIE fighters. I'm all fighting now. Let's spend some time here. Let's
just take it all in.
Well, I just mean in the show. Like, let's spend some time on this battle.
Oh, yeah.
This looks like Home 1. Frigate, Hammerhead, Curling Corvette. All right, we got Ahsoka. Okay, this is Anakin
That's
on the
Anakin.
ground. She's pissed.
You see that? He looks worried, and she's got this anger raging in her, and that's what I'm saying.
upset.
Luke's still, very well on the light side. Pi is looking back like, oh, this isn't good.
Anakin.
Sorry, dude, I did it again. Anakin.
I'm just giving you shit.
I don't know, maybe because I'm looking at the screen and then I see this green lightsaber is making me want to say
right,
Luke. Every
Luke.
time. Luke. Yeah. No, never mind. Luke.
So is she recalling a battle where like Anakin almost lost and then she comes in?
Maybe.
Here's Dathomir, looks like again. We got New Republic with Ezra. This is where Anakin's asking, "Are you a Jedi?" All right, there's Thrawn's like right hand man. That's the gold face one, I think.
I think you're right. Yep.
With Ezra with a saber.
And he's got that knife staff, that blade.
Yep. That
looks
could
like
be
it turns green with maybe the magic then.
the one that what's her face from season 1 had.
Oh, maybe.
What was her name? Who had the spear of Beskar? Morgan Elsbeth.
Yeah.
Because she had that blade. The Blade of Tulzine. That's what it's called. The Blade of Tulzine. Because it was Mother Tulzine. So that's him. Lightsaber to Blade of Tulzine. That's pretty cool. All right, here. Okay, she looks more like a good guy here, riding one of those.
And wannabe General Grievous over here.
So she comes up to like Ahsoka's crew. Who's in the background here? Oh, these are those like gangster pirate.
I would say, is that them? And is
that
this maybe the
she's
scene
with.
that is this the scene where we think like when they're on that snow planet? It's like, but that looks like Ahsoka's ship. Is this the scene where they kind of hijack it?
Maybe.
And this droid, what's this droid? Ya Wong Tu or
Spacing.
Hung Hu Yang?
Hu Yang.
Yeah. Is like the last and only one there left to defend it.
Could be. Do not kill Hu Yang. He's been around since like the Old Republic.
But he's just like another droid that just has charisma that you kind of really enjoy.
Yeah, but he's been around for so long. Like he's around in like Acolyte time and before that, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
So if they killed him off, like, don't do that. Don't do that.
It's kind of like killing off R2 or C-3PO.
Right.
Like you just can't. They got the biggest plot armor in the world.
Yeah.
You just can't.
Don't kill him. You can take his ship, but don't kill him.
Yeah.
So we got some more fighting. Like here's a droid.
Almost looks like a K2 unit.
Yeah,
Almost.
Sabine Wren, like a K2 unit over here, almost. Got TIE
Oh,
fighter.
go back a tad. A little bit more. Or now a little bit forward.
Too far?
Yeah.
What am I missing?
Maybe I just went too fast. I don't know. Just the scene of that space. I thought I saw a spacecraft. I was like, is that? No, it can't be.
Spacecraft?
Oh no, never mind. It just the way the flashing
The Enterprise?
made me look. Yeah, how'd you know? No, for some reason with this how it's streaming really fast on this cutscene, I thought one of them looked like an N1 Naboo starfighter.
Oh,
I was like, no. Mando showed up quick for a little help.
I mean, that'd be cool.
And he's like deuces, guys, I'm out. I stole another episode from someone else's show.
All right, so we got a TIE fighter getting destroyed here, but we see some Republic ships in the background getting destroyed.
Which was also cool seeing like the fighting going on, but actually seeing like destruction. Sometimes you're like, okay, they've been shooting, but where's like some like debris or like this ship over here looks like
Right.
part of its hull has been blown out. It's like you see all this
It's
like
almost like Home 1 is on fire.
Yeah, so it's like seeing that kind of going on in the background. It's like, yeah, people are taking damage, but they're still in the fight in a way. But
Oh, that's Ghost.
yeah, because you see it. I think in the next scene, you see it flying in it.
You got Ghost with the B-wings. Okay, what is it? Okay, we got Ahsoka and Sabine.
Those are the droids that she was.
Looks like
that we
more
thought
droids.
We thought were K2 units, but they're not. Looks like similar,
Those
maybe
are
in
creepy
shape.
looking.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool too. I mean, I think this is Dathomir. I could be wrong, but which showing it with the title scene makes it seem like it's important.
It makes sense. That's
it would make sense.
The next stop, at least not to reveal too much of the story arc of the new season or the second season here. We're just getting teased, and hopefully it's just like the beginning part of this season.
Yep.
Not knowing exactly where we're going, full bore the rest of the season. The early part's going to be these planets, and Dathomir just makes sense.
I mean, look at that shot.
And look at this. Look at the Star Destroyers, like under repairs, or on the one side it's all chewed up.
Well, this is Thrawn's, which
right.
It's probably. I mean, it's been through a lot, so it's probably.
I like how he, in the trailer
together.
He said, reclaim the Empire. He's the leader. He's like, who's left out there? And everybody else is like, yeah, we're just in rough shape too. Like we're out. We're out. We don't stand a chance.
We're no longer in control here.
Yeah,
we need help.
Where's our money?
Yeah, no kidding.
We were promised some money here. Where's the Emperor? I want to talk to him.
Thrawn, he
dead.
Just disappeared. The Emperor's dead. Oh, but cool. Yeah, I'm excited for this. And these guys look creepy.
Yeah, it looks like they're fighting in that one room where you said it was worlds
World Between Worlds.
World Between Worlds, right? Because you see the flooring and everything, and like kind of the lighting that's happening inside here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wonder what these droids are. Some sort of guardian droids that come out of nowhere.
They must be some, like
defensive.
Like it made me think of like Jedi Guardian type, but I know it's not that.
Right.
Yeah, they must be here to protect whatever they're investigating. All right. Cool. Well, that's season 2 teaser trailer. This is just the teaser trailer too. It's not even the official trailer. So there'll be more to come soon. Well, soon is vague. Probably
I bet maybe Thanksgiving.
yeah.
Might get like a full blown theatrical trailer.
During a football game around Thanksgiving is probably
I can see a full on
official trailer is when we'll get. Cool. I mean, it was long too. I mean, official trailers are usually what, around the 2-minute mark?
Yeah.
Two and a half.
Yeah, 2.5.
And this is
somewhere
a
in there.
minute and a half. So okay. I mean, it's still good. And it got my attention for sure.
Yeah.
Like I said, season 1, I really enjoyed. I don't like the last episode / episode and a half turned me off a little bit, but like the episodes prior to that were really good. So cool beans. Well, we've gone longer than we anticipated, I think. It's been almost an hour and 15 minutes. It's 2:15 in the morning. But hey, we did it. We got it. On a whim.
We found an opportunity and we seized it.
We took it. Let's see. I'm curious. The trailer has now doubled the amount of views. So because when I opened it up, it was at like what 1,700 or no 170,000, and now it's at 303,000. 2 hours ago.
So imagine wake up in the morning. It's like, oh, it's only been several hours. It's already hit like the 3 million mark or something like that.
Yep. So glad we got to it early. I think this is the earliest we've gotten to a trailer. It just happened to be that we were still up. I was actually editing our previous episode when I saw it came up, and I'm like, oh shit.
And what perfect timing on a Friday night. It works.
No work
right
tomorrow.
For now, it's work. It would have worked my schedule either way. But for you, kiddos, no work tomorrow.
Yep.
Works to kind of
a little more liberties right now.
Exactly. So, and it's kind of odd. I tell you, when you texted me, I was just like, wait, what? Friday? And I was like, oh, did I miss it earlier today when I was just scrolling on YouTube or something, or just checking on downtime? I didn't see anything. But then when I looked it up and I said released an hour ago, I was like, what? Okay. To me, it's like, was there something special going on Disney wise? Because also at the same time, Avengers theatrical trailer dropped,
which I want to see.
Which I believe is its final one. I think possibly,
probably,
but because since it comes out in December, I mean, there might be one more, but who knows? But when I saw those two major Disney, projects release a trailer, right now it would have been what 3 hours ago now, 4,
4
around that.
Well, it says 2 hours ago, so
okay. As on a Friday night, to me, I was just like, huh. If anything, it would have been.
Keep going. I'm going to use the restroom really quick. Keep going though.
Okay. Just thinking of like event wise, unless there was like a special football game on tonight that they were showing it through, but I would have thought they would have tried to squeeze it in somehow. Now, granted, maybe there's restrictions because it was airing on Netflix, but squeeze in a trailer or a commercial for that during baseball when they were doing the Field of Dreams. So maybe there was constraint, so that's why then they had to push it and just drop it today. Again, I don't know if there was something special going on Disney related outside of there was either some special event or, like I said, a special football game going on that they showed it at like halftime or something. But again, it was just odd, but no, it was great. Really convenient. Just the fact that we both were awake, and just when I teased with him, it's like, well, you saying soon or are you saying right now? He's like, well, yeah. Are you free? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So
have you seen did you watch the trailer for Avengers?
Yeah, I did.
Is it good?
Yeah. I mean, it gives you, goosebumps in a way of like where the stakes are with this. Okay. It seems like it's going to be information overload probably in the first half of the movie of trying to figure out, because in my
catching
opinion,
everyone up.
Yeah. Well, yeah. For those that probably have quit, because you got you're asking me what do I need to maybe watch and haven't watched, and I'm like, I don't know. At this point, it's kind of a crapshoot because there's characters that play a role and don't play a role in like the whole overall arcing story of they tried to continue with Avengers, but everything was just so more clean in like the first few phases that led up to Infinity War and Endgame. They had like all the standalone movies and how they slowly kind of came together, and everything just kind of had a natural flow. Right now, though, they just seem like they're just throwing anything against the barn door and see what sticks.
Yep.
And it just, some shows have now been canceled, some have been renewed and then canceled. So it's just this back and forth. Because I know you've asked me about like, oh, you saw in the trailer for Spider-Man that Frank Castle Punisher is in the movie. And you're like, do I need to be caught up on that? And I was like, I could tell you in 5 minutes and save you the time of having to watch anything, but I definitely recommend watching. I like the Punisher, but it's just, yeah, I don't know. It's good, but there's still like a lot of like kind of open-end questions watching the trailer. I'm like, oh, so that happens or that happens, and there's a speech happening. So that's why I'm worried it's going to be a little messy, especially for viewers who haven't been up to speed with everything. Because like I said, Disney was getting, I think, a little desperate and just throwing everything out there and just seeing what sticks, and then trying to connect the lines, which again could be a little messy. So
I probably need to watch Thunderbolts because I feel like
for sure
that's going to play a part. And I haven't watched the most recent Guardians of the Galaxy, so I probably need to watch that as well.
No,
I
don't think the Guardians are going to be in this movie.
Okay. I thought.
And what happens
Nebula
in Guardians
isn't
3?
in it? Okay.
The whole practically the whole. I mean, definitely watch 3. It's probably one of the better Marvel movies that have come out since Endgame.
Because that's the one. Isn't that the one where like it goes into like Rocket's backstory and everything too?
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I need to watch that. Okay, so not
Yeah,
really dealing with the next Avengers, but a good movie to watch nonetheless.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's a
But
need
Thunderbolts I probably should watch because those characters
Yeah.
seem to be playing a part in this. I've seen Black Widow because I think her sister plays a part in this now. She's the new Black Widow, right?
in essence.
More or less. She's part of the
More or less.
Thunderbolts. Because it's her family.
Did you ever watch Hawkeye?
I did watch Hawkeye. The
'Cause
dog
she shows up.
or the
She shows up
girl
in that.
is the new Hawkeye essentially.
Yelena. Yeah.
Yep.
So she shows up, and then she's a big role in Thunderbolts, and gets to play with her Soviet dad.
What about
guy
like
from
She-Hulk?
Stranger
Do
Things.
I need to watch She-Hulk?
It gives a little more backstory to the Hulk, I guess.
Because it's the Hulk in this again?
Yeah.
It seems
No,
like
well, that I think is up in the air.
so yeah.
That's
if it's up in the air, he's in
You
there.
don't see anything obvious
He's in
in
there. He'll be in there.
in the trailer, but I mean, it's kind of hard not to have the Hulk.
Yeah. Okay, so I need to watch She-Hulk.
And then again, he was in Spider-Man,
Yeah.
so maybe he was getting his years, screen time, because Spider-Man's not gonna, as far as I know, is not gonna be in this one.
Well, was it you that told me that there's like 3 new episodes or 3 new movies he signed on for?
Yeah, Tom Holland. Yeah, it was supposed to be like a. It's hard to call it a reset when you say reset. I think it's like recasting,
not reboot.
No,
type
but it's
of
like,
thing.
but it's almost like
Continuation.
continuation, but restarting the Peter Parker
a different Peter
storyline.
Parker storyline.
Yeah, in a way where it kind of starts going back to the homage, because they did alter a lot of things for his role when it came to Avengers, but it looks like being able to hit this reset button with the spell with Doctor Strange. It's like he's a nobody, just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Nothing, he's grounded. He's not so fighting aliens and getting Stark tech and whatnot. He's just raw Spider-Man, Earthbound, doing what his abilities are. Is his abilities, his gadgets are what he makes by hand. It's not getting that cheat code when you start a video game where it's unlimited lives.
Right.
I think that's kind of how I felt he was treated with Iron Man.
Yeah.
Just getting things left and right that was always helping him or getting him out of a pinch technology wise.
He was Tony Stark's like prodigal son type of a thing.
Yeah.
So it sounds like he's been more humbled in this. He's just more to his abilities and what he can create for himself.
Yeah. So between that, like I know Punisher's in it, but I don't know Daredevil will be in Secret War or Doomsday.
Probably.
No, that doesn't mean that doesn't mean because I don't know if this movie's going to segue into then Secret Wars. It's supposed to be the next Avengers, but there's going to be a ton of movies, in between that's going to break it out and
But
bleed
those
into
two are
Secret
only a
Wars.
year apart, right? Those two movies, they're like coming
Oh,
out
that's a good question.
pretty
If
quickly.
they're back to back years. So, but anyways, I mean, at one point we're going to get most of the characters, ones that I'm saying that I'm pretty sure or not for sure not in Secret Wars, or in Doomsday will probably show up in Secret Wars.
Okay.
It just like I said, it's been kind of a crapshoot, like seeing what sticks. But now you're gonna, hey, we gotta introduce these characters, gotta integrate these characters, like because sometimes their storylines haven't even met yet.
Right.
You can't tell me they just automatically bond and become a team. Like there's got to be hiccups of like,
right.
If you get my gist, kind of like you can't just tell me you're a team all of a sudden. I don't know. To me, or at least hopefully see if that's the case. Then there's going to be like flub ups or kind of communication wise or.
Did I see what's her face from Eternals in it?
Which one?
The lead girl. Spacing on the. What's her name?
Emily Halleck?
No, Salma Hayek. No,
not Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, was she in it?
In the trailer? No, I didn't see her in the trailer.
Well, not in the trailer. Maybe from
I don't
the
know.
first trailer.
I really don't know how Eternals rolls into any of this because I've seen pretty much everything post Endgame, and Eternals never get brought up at all in any of the other movies. Unlike other movies, will have at least a reference or they'll have a cameo of like another character.
Okay. Yeah, I think
that's not in the movie, but it's like, oh, it's leading into probably their movie. You look at the calendar like, oh, that comes out in a couple months. That makes sense why they're kind of segueing into another character. So
the only things I don't think I've seen are She-Hulk, Thunderbolts, and I saw part of what is it, Ms. Marvel? I tried. I tried. I made it 3 or 4 episodes. I'm like, I can't. And then the Marvels, I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, the Marvels and Miss Marvel, I did not watch those.
Did you even try Ms. Marvel?
No. I saw clips and I was like, oof, it's not my vibe.
I tried. It just was too like, I don't know.
Which I'm sure you probably haven't seen.
High school, girl drama type. That's like, I can't relate. I can't get on that level. And as a kid growing up, I wanted nothing to do with that in the first place. So I'm sorry, I couldn't relate. I'm sure some people enjoy it, but find a connection to it, but I don't know. And the Ms. Marvel comics, from what I read, just did not really align with what I was seeing in that show. So
in the live action version, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you probably have caught up. I mean, you have to do a Google search of I'm sure there'll be someone out there that breaks down what you should between Endgame and now.
What is
watch? Something? What's important to watch, and what's something someone can tell me in 5 minutes. Just
right.
If you don't have the time to watch the actual content, just to know what relevance do I need to know for Doomsday.
Right. I hope it does well though. Again, Marvel movies up to Infinity War or Endgame were amazing, and then just kind of took a step back a little bit. But
yeah, I thought it was really bad. I don't know if you ever saw the new Wakanda Forever. I think Black Panther.
It was okay.
Ironheart.
Yeah.
That was cringe.
Wasn't
the CGI on that, and they made a show too. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, that's right.
And you probably didn't watch that. I didn't either. And I told my buddy after Black Panther, I'm like, we really could have done without Ironheart. I don't know. I thought that was just shoehorned in. Yeah. The animation of her suit looked cartoonish to me.
Yeah.
It's something about it versus Iron Man, Tony Stark's suit and everything looked rigid. You could see like the scratches that would come in battle. I don't know. Her suit was always like polished and clean within the battles, and like I said, there's some CGI cartoonish look to it that I was just like, it's not feeling it.
What's her face supposed to be? Ironheart?
Her Stark's daughter.
Yeah.
I think
But-
in the comics.
But what's her face? Gwyneth Paltrow, was her character supposed to be Ironheart too?
Oh, I don't know. There's so many different variations of comic book story arcs that I honestly don't.
Did anything
Maybe.
ever happen with the boy from the Iron Man movies that he kind of brings in? Tony Stark.
They said the only scene you see him again is at Stark's funeral.
Yeah, and that scene too kind of provided a little Easter egg of, okay, this kid still means something.
What could be? Yeah, but
'Cause
no. As far
they
as the
should have made
content,
him like the next Iron Man. That would have been cool.
yeah.
Disney, stupid.
Listen to the fans.
You
They
ruin
know what
everything.
they want.
You ruin everything. Tony was passing on his knowledge in the movie, and the kid was
granted,
already
were they-
like tech savvy.
Are they trying to tease that though a little bit with Spider-Man?
Yeah, that too, because I feel like Tony
I'm
Stark was
glad
setting
that-
up Spider-Man to be the next generation's like leader of like the Avengers type of a thing, but that didn't happen. They just, I have my theories, I have my thoughts, and I won't dive into them here.
Yeah,
But
we're here for Star Wars.
we're here for Star Wars.
Hey, we're just talking Disney here.
There's a lot of resemblances in Star Wars the past few years too with Marvel, but
Yeah,
we won't.
content related being either very good or just absolute trash.
Yeah. Disney wanting to do things, they had things in mind that weren't really aligning with what the fans wanted to see. So that's where they went wrong.
And then they flub up everything, especially with the whole what's his name that plays Kang, the
Oh, yeah.
Conqueror.
That-
Like how that just
That
this
just
was supposed,
imploded.
this was supposed to be Avengers Kang Dynasty.
Yep. Did they
And
just
they had that
scrub
whole-
that?
Yeah. What's his name that plays him? He was cleared of all
You got in trouble,
whatever.
right?
Yeah, there was a lot of like different. I don't know if there was
Accusations, but nothing.
accusations and things about like I don't know if there were sexual assaults relations and like on set. He had kind of a bad rap sheet of things being accused against him, but he was clear of all charges of any sort. So he pretty much cleared his name. How? Who knows? Behind under the table type work. Who knows
Right.
how that works? But he was cleared. He cleared his name, but Disney said they wanted nothing to do with him anymore. So they totally cut that off. And somehow they're gonna say because there's a scene at the end, I think, of Loki season 2. Is it that, or it might be a movie? Or no, it was the Ant-Man Wasp, the third movie.
Okay.
Kang, because there's a version of Kang in that world, and
There's a few of them, wasn't there?
well, at the end, then you find out he tries to go through this whatever dimension to get into like I don't know where this like big giant Coliseum room, and there's all these different variations of Kang.
Yep.
And
The
then they're
Council
all
of
like,
Kangs, right? Council of
yeah, the
Kangs.
council, yeah, and then they're like kind of declaring war, and then you see them all like, cheering. And all of a sudden, that was teasing the next step of Marvel was Avengers Kang Dynasty,
Yeah.
and then that got with that everything that went
Got
down,
it.
they scrapped that and they had to go back to the drawing board, and then they got desperate and they're like, why not make Robert Downey Jr. come back, but as Doom? To me, I thought that was when I saw that in sequence of everything going down. It's like, it's a desperate move
Yeah.
by Disney, but hey, we'll see if it pays off. You do get to finally hear in this trailer Doom's voice via
Robert Downey.
Robert Downey, and you could tell it's him, but he's got the Doom accent. I forget his home, but no,
Okay.
it's good.
Okay.
So, bottom line, I'm excited. Of course, I'm excited when something big like this, kind of like excited for Mando, Grogu.
Yep.
So, does it get high praise as a greatest movie ever? No, but was it going to be a fun watch? I'm sure it's going to be. So,
But are you excited for Ahsoka season 2?
hell yeah.
Yeah,
after that teaser.
I'm excited too.
It's probably one of the better teasers we've seen in a while. I mean,
Malls were still pretty good.
I'm gonna say Maul was good. I'd say really good. So you take that out of the equation, because I was gonna say take that out of the equation.
Live
The other
action
trailers
specifically, yeah, it's been one of the better ones.
So
January 20th.
super
Means we're
excited.
going to be in
Like
the
I
middle
said,
of winter. That's 3 days after my birthday.
Oh,
I know what I'm going to be
Late-
doing for my birthday. Watching
late
Ahsoka
birthday
season
gift.
2.
Yeah. But yeah, fingers crossed that we're able to squeeze that in and then also record like shortly after.
Yeah, it works out timing wise. Because then that means, let's see. Because that means my birthday will be on a Sunday, right? Yeah. And then that Wednesday we'll record. Cool. Well, I'm excited. Well, now that it's late, we'll wrap everything up. Definitely longer than I anticipated, but enjoyed it nonetheless. It's probably just a testament to how good that trailer was. It really got me excited. So with that, if you're listening to us right now, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, rate, review. I like the little hand motions that you do. Share all the above. Definitely helps us get our name out there amongst all the other Star Wars channels. As I said, there are many of them, so thank you for anything you can do. We'll be doing a Theory Saber lightsaber prize giveaway once we hit 500 subscribers. You're not going to want to miss that. Make sure you're public, and yeah, let's get rid of some stuff. Other than that, yeah, AHSOKA coming soon. We've got more Visions to talk about next week, Wednesday. 2 more episodes. We'll watch episodes 3 and 4. So a lot of content coming up. Really excited. With that, have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your week. And we look forward to talking to you next week on more Star Wars. As always, may the Force be with you.
Thanks for calling. This is Han Solo, and I'm going to be keeping you company for the next few hours right here on the Midnight Shift. Something's down.